Hi, are you wondering if you should be doing IVF? And have you looked at all the possibilities of what might be going on to why you're not conceiving? Today, I'm going to share with you some reasons of other different ways to look at your body and look at what's going on with you. That maybe IVF isn't the first step in your process. And I'm also going to be sharing with you the reasons that you should be doing IVF if you need to do IVF, some reasons that are really good to be doing it. So I just want to make sure I want to just support you in whatever decision you're making. If you're choosing to do IVF, then that's great. But let's make sure that you're prepared for it and giving it your best chance. And let's also see, sometimes you go to the doctor and they may recommend that you need to do IVF, and that may not necessarily be the case. So let's just make sure that you're doing all the things first, or at least some of them. So I am Denise Noyer-Erez, and I am the owner of AIM Women's Wellness Center in Westlake Village, California. And I'm known as a fertility godmother. And I'm excited to be here with you today to share with you some of these tips. And if you have any questions on if you should be considering IVF as your next step, or if there's some other another possibility for you, then please type in the word connect in the comment section below, and we can set up a 20-minute free consultation. I'd be happy to go over that with you and see if, yes, that should be your next step. But again, there's some reasons where IVF is definitely something you would want to do, and I'll do that at the end of this. But first of all, I want to share with you, there are many different reasons of why somebody is not conceiving. And, sometimes it's more than one that's going on in a person. And what I see tends to happen is we like to find this like one thing, and that's going to be it. That's going to be like the magic pill of getting pregnant. So, but what I find is that it's not just one magic pill or one specific food. It's a combination of all these different things. So I like to kind of chunk it out into little pieces, right? Because if you just look at your life, we have so many different things going on. We have our personal life, our work life, our friends, our family. We have we want to be fit. We need to, the foods that we're going to eat. There's so many. If you're having fun, there's so many different pieces to the puzzle, if you will. So it's really important to make sure that you've really given yourself the chance to get pregnant. And I know some of you have been on this journey for a very long time, but I want to ask you, have you taken the time to really take care of yourself? Have you done the steps to try to get pregnant? And if you, such as, making sure you're eating really clean, doing preconception care for at least 3 to 6 months to get as healthy as possible, and so that you can, give your body and give the baby the best chance possible. Are your periods regular? Have you done anything to help correct them? Are they painful? Because there's things that you can do to help regulate your menstrual cycle with acupuncture and with herbs, so that you can have a regular cycle. Because we know that if you're ovulating regularly and you're ovulating in a timely manner, you're going to have a better chance of conceiving on your own. You want to make sure this is, making sure that your husband has a good sperm, good, healthy, strong, potent sperm as well. And is he doing all the things possible so to help you guys work together? The egg and the sperm meet. It divides into two pieces, two parts. You have the male DNA and the female DNA. That's what happens when they merge together. So it's a 50-50 union there. So it's really important that both of you are as healthy as possible, and that he's doing everything as well to be healthy and create a good sperm, good strong sperm. And so that's really important. But you want to look at, are your periods, are they painful? What color is the blood? Are you getting fresh blood? Are you ovulating on time? Are you ovulating? The chances of your cycles being short can really impact your chances of getting pregnant, or even long, right? You don't know if you're when you're ovulating, or if you're ovulating, and if you're getting a good egg. So all these things are important. Your emotions are going to be really important during this process, because you're creating a baby, and your energy of when you're going to be creating a baby, when you guys are in that union, really matter. So are you happy? Are you creating fun in your life? Or did you get consumed by this whole journey of infertility? So these are all things that you want to look at. Again, it's all a piece of the puzzle, looking at your heart, your body, your soul, your nutrition, your energy. If you don't have good energy, how are you going to be able to produce, have a good home and produce a baby, and then go through the pregnancy? So, having good energy is going to be really important as well. So there's different perspectives and different ways of looking at things. And it's going to be important to make sure that if you do choose to go through IVF, that you've done the best you can to not only increase your chances of having it be successful, but making sure that that is the route that you need to do. So for example, I had a patient come in the other day, and she had PCOS, and the first thing the doctor told her was, you need to do IVF. Well, she was 32 years old. She didn't need to do IVF as her first thing. So IVF, in my opinion, shouldn't be the first resort. Sorry, it shouldn't be the first resort. It's like having, if you hurt your knee or hurt your back, you're not going to go immediately and have surgery. You're going to do the different steps that it takes to hopefully it'll heal and you don't need to have the surgery. Or, at least you're going to be ready for the surgery, and then you're going to heal faster if you have to have it. So it's the same thing as as you're getting ready for IVF. You want to make sure you're doing the steps, looking at the different avenues. So are your menstrual cycles regular? Do you have healthy periods? Are they painful? Are you ovulating? How's your energy level? How's your relationship? How are you eating the proper foods to nourish your body, right? And not just taking the magic pill. And some of these pills that they're marketing are maybe more harmful for you than you realize. So it's really important to make sure that you're getting the right information. So if you're interested in trying to learn more about your particular situation, then type in the word connect. I can't talk. Type in the word connect below in the comment section, and we can set you up a free 20-minute consultation. And I'd be happy to go through this with you to see, yes, maybe this should be your next step, or yes, you should be doing IVF. So some reasons on why to do IVF, and please share this video. This is really important information, so I know that you can help some people. And just so you know, we also have our videos on YouTube in case somebody's not on Facebook. We do have some women who don't want to be on Facebook, although it's obviously a great resource. So I totally understand that. So we also have a great YouTube page. So some reasons to do IVF would be for male factor. If there's not enough sperm, or there's no sperm, then you need to do IVF. If you need to use egg donor because you don't have any more eggs, or your eggs have gotten really old and you've been doing this for a really long time, you want to do an egg donor because you're at that point where I just want to have a baby, that's great. Then IVF would be amazing. If you're looking into embryo adoption, another reason you would need to do IVF. If there is some type of anatomical blockage, your fallopian tubes are blocked, and there's no way you're going to be able to conceive naturally. And, there's some treatments out there that I don't know, it's such a case-by-case situation. Be very careful for anybody treating you for blocked tubes. It depends. It really is going to depend on your situation. So just be careful about that. But blocked tubes would be a reason to do IVF. If you are doing any genetic concerns, or chromosomal abnormality concerns, you want to get checked to make sure. I've had women come in who they are so afraid of having something wrong with the baby that they just want the relief of making sure that the baby that they put in or the embryo is going to be healthy right away. So, making sure that's definitely a legitimate reason. It's gender selection. If you know you want to have a girl or a boy and you want 100% guarantee that that's what it is, then that's another good reason to do IVF. Those are some of, let's see, so male factor, anatomical blockage. If you're using egg donation, then you would need to do an IVF. Surrogates, then you probably would do IVF to have if you had a surrogate, if you needed that route to have a baby. So these are some of the reasons to do IVF, pretty much without question. And then, but at the same time, if you are doing IVF, you want to make sure that you're getting your body as healthy as possible to support that baby, to nourish the baby through the uterus, through the placenta. You have to have certain things in alignment so that you can provide the best environment and nourishment to the baby. So it's really important that preconception care, whether you're trying naturally or through IVF, but take a moment and think about it. Unless you've already committed and you're already doing IVF right now, then there's still things you can do to help make it more successful. But if it doesn't work, take a moment to think about what you can do to prepare for your next IVF so that it would be successful. And again, I'd be happy to help you. Just type in the word connect in the comment section below, and we could set up a 20-minute free consultation. Be sure to share this video, and we will see you next week. Here's to your fertility.